Tongue-in-cheek. Everyone knows about this one. I think this meme sums up this episode perfectly. So basically, Sniffles gets wrecked by a bunch of ants, but this time, they basically torture him for trying to eat them, I guess.
Oh, no! Ah!
So Tongue-in-cheek is the second segment of the episode of the TV series, 11th Hour, and it's the only episode in the TV series where the ant family make an appearance, though their ancestors have previously appeared in Blast from the past, which is so far the only time Sniffles has eaten an ant. It's also the time paradox episode, but that's a whole new story for another day. Anyway, back to Tongue-in-cheek. This episode is messed up. I know that sounds like the most vanilla take ever, but it's really that bad. The main issue with this episode is that it goes overboard. It tries too hard to be as gruesome, painful, and cringe-inducing as possible. Most of the time, while the show can often be extremely gross even for its standards, there's usually a sense of slapstick that doesn't make it feel too excessive. In fact, many deaths are snappy and quick. Here, it drags out the abuse Sniffles goes through. Seriously, it's too much. You thought the toenail scene from SpongeBob was bad. Just look at this scene here. How did we even get to this point? I guess we'll find out if we start from the beginning of the episode. So let's do that, I guess. The episode starts with Sniffles having a picnic. Okay, already there's something wrong with this. You telling me you had a whole picnic to yourself. But no, you had to go for that one ant.
You stupid!
We get a Tom and Jerry-esque chase sequence, and hey look, they referenced the Loch Ness Monster. Anyway, Sniffles almost catches the mother ant with his tongue, only for Lumpy to screw everything up because every episode needs for him to ruin everything. Sniffles tries another tactic to catch the ants, by sticking his whole hand in the anthill. Me when I eat Pringles. Then the most disgusting scene in the episode plays. You know that toenail joke I made earlier? Yeah, this is quite literally that, but on steroids. We get to the final act of the episode, where Sniffles invents a robotic ant. You'd think he'd make this sooner, since he's the smart guy. Also, Sniffles, dude, they ripped off your hand. Are those ants really worth it? So the robot destroys their home, and Sniffles almost wins until he doesn't, because this wouldn't be a Sniffles versus Ants episode if he does. From that point forward, Sniffles gets massacred by the ants when they use his mind control helmet against him. And yeah, the episode just ends. The ants turn Sniffles' corpse into their new home, and Lumpy uses Sniffles' organs as a golf course for some reason. So overall, what was this episode? Throughout it, Sniffles is just being violently ripped apart by ants. As an episode, however, it's not that bad. I don't think Sniffles was justified entirely, since he did try to eat a family of sentient beings. And I think the bits where the episode doesn't have Sniffles just being ripped apart are actually pretty enjoyable. Especially the chase sequence, that was tough. And while this episode is single-handedly the longest and most torturous death in the series, objectively you cannot argue against that. It did not make the creators state that they went too far or anything like that. This is just some rumor or urban legend or something. You kids and your wild mass guessing. This is basically the last time you'll ever see the ants though.